Hi guys, welcome to your English class. My name is Perla. I hope you enjoy and you learn a lot. Remember that you have to take notes about this topic, and if you have any question, please write it and let me know through the virtual class. So today we are going to have an special class because we are going to do a review from Unit 7. In this unit, the title was When is the Right Time? We learned about weather vocabulary, the use of will, the use of going to, and also we learned the difference between these two tenses and also learn about culture. So before to start with the review, we are going to answer the following exercise. So you have to only copy the answer in your notebook before the virtual class, and then we are going to check. So we have exercise number 1, you have to match the sentence parts. So you have to read and you have to match with the correct one. You have to copy just the answer in your notebook. For example, you are going to write exercise number 1 and you are going to write 1.A or 3.B. Yes, so just the answer. It's not necessary that you copy the whole exercise. Also, you are going to do activity number 2, in which you have to look at the icon and you have to complete using the adjective. So it's the same. You have to write activity number 2 and you have to write your answers. Then you are going to answer activity number 3. You have to read and you have to complete the conversation using future with going to. You have to use this tense and the verb in brackets. So it's the same. In your notebook, you are going to write activity number 4 and you are going to write only the answers. Yes, it's not necessary that you copy the whole activity. And finally, in activity number 5, you are going to read the sentence. You are going to identify the mistake, you are going to circle, and you are going to write the sentences correct. In your notebook, you are going to write the sentences correct, yes? And you have to do it before the virtual class because we are going to check the answers in the class. So we are going to start. In this unit, as I told you, we learn about weather. So we are going to review. Remember that we learned some adjectives and some nouns. We have sunny, sun, partly cloudy, cloudy, cloud, rainy, rain, stormy, storm, snowy, snow, windy, wind, foggy, fog, hail, icy or frosty, hot, warm, cold, and we learned the adjectives and the nouns. We have the icon and we have the noun and the adjective. Snow, snowy, rain, rainy, fog, foggy, cloud, cloudy, sun, sunny, wind, windy, storm, stormy. Remember that we are going to use the adjective to talk about the weather. We are going to use this question to talk about weather. What's the weather like? And how we are going to answer, we are going to use it's plus the adjective. For example, it's snowy, it's sunny, it's cloudy, it's rainy, it's foggy, or it's windy. We learned some new words from a video that also we are going to use to describe the weather. For example, we learned damp, that means wet, brisk, cold, windy, breezy, that means light, windy. We learn cool, that means nice. Crisp, that means cold and dry. We learn overcast, that means sky full of clouds. We learn dull and gray, that means not shiny, not bright. We learn dry, hot, sunny, and we learn mild, that means warm, pleasant, hot. We also learn about will and going to. We are going to use will for decisions made at the moment. Also to make predictions, and we use make to promise, to make promise. Also to make offers. Remember the contraction of will is I'll. And to create sentences using will, we are going to use subject, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. And we are going to use the auxiliary will and the verb in the base form. I will play, you will study, she will work, we will eat, you will try, they will cook. For negative is going to be the same. We are going to use subject. We are going to use the auxiliary will. We are going to add the word not, and the verb is going to be in the base form. I will not play. You will not study. She will not work. We will not eat. You will not try. And they will not cook. So we have the long form and the short form as I explained you before. We can say I will or I, you will or you'll, he will or he'll, she will or she'll, it will or it, we will or will, they will or they'll. Or in negative, we have also the long form and the short form. We have the long form, I will not, she will not, they will not, and the short form is gonna be won't. I won't, you won't, he won't, she won't, it won't, we won't, and they won't. To create questions, first we are going to write the auxiliary will, then we are going to write the subject, and then the verb in the base form. Will I play? Will we eat? Will you try? It's very important, and you don't have to forget, write the question mark when we are talking about questions. And also learn the use of going to. Remember that we are going to use going to talk about plans for the future. And the structure for this tense is going to be subject, verb to be, are, is. We are going to write going to, and we are going to write the verb in the base form. I am going to play, she is going to swim, and they are going to wash. For negative, it's going to be the same, but you have to add the word not. I am not going to play, you are not going to swim, and she is not going to wash. You can say the long form, I'm not, or you can use contractions. I'm not, you aren't, he isn't, she isn't, we aren't, and they aren't. To create questions using going to, first we are going to write the auxiliary is, are, then we are going to write the subject I, you, he, she, it, then we are going to write going to and the verb in the base form. Remember, that is very important, write your question mark. Are you going to play? Is she going to swim? Are they going to wash? Yes. And now we are going to review the difference between these two tenses. We are going to use will, as I told you before, to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. Immediate decisions. For example, I will have salad and fish. I decided at the moment. And we are going to use going to talk about future plans decided before the moment of speaking. For example, I am going to visit my aunt next Friday. So I decided to visit my aunt next Friday, and it's a decision that I made before the time that I'm speaking. Another use of will and going to is that we are going to use will to express a prediction based on personal opinion or experience. We don't have evidence that it is going to happen, so that's why we are going to use will. I think United will win the game. It's a prediction based on what I think. I don't have evidence that is going to happen. And we are going to use going to express a prediction. But the difference is that we have evidence that is going to happen. For example, look at those black clouds. It's going to rain. Another use of will and going to is that we are going to use will to express a future fact. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow. And we are going to use going to express something that is about to happen. For example, get back, the bomb is going to explode. And that's it for today. Remember that you have to answer your exercise in your notebook before the virtual class, and then we are going to check your answers. If you have any question, please let me know, because we are going to have a quiz about this unit. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the class. Thank you so much, and bye bye.